friends, it's your fit coach Janae Nicole back with another episode of The Temple with me, Janae Nicole, and I am so excited to see you again. It's been like a whole month or two, and I was just like going through a little withdrawal without you because I love to come here and talk to you. Anyhow, I am super excited about the show today. We've got some great content coming up. I am so excited about the guests that we have. Now, typically we do our shows kind of based around nutrition and health and wellness and fitness and things like that because, I mean, it is called The Temple, taking care of the body, right? So health and fitness. But today we're going to go in a different direction, and I think you're going to be very excited about what is in store for this show today. Now, here's the thing. My guest that is coming up, she is phenomenal. Her name is Joseth Baptiste, and she is an ambassador for the campaign Justice for My Jewel. And she's going to be coming to us to talk to us a little bit about women's health. Now, I know because I'm the fit coach, a lot of women tune in and watch the show. So it's only appropriate that today we spend a little time and we talk about some health topics related to women, especially those that plague women right here in our country. So Joseth Baptiste is going to come on, and she's going to give us some enlightful information about women's health and women's menstruation. Guys, listen. Don't get so boggled right now. Like, don't get mind boggled. You can still watch because if you have a daughter or a sister or someone, this may be beneficial for you to understand them better and help them with some health issues that they might be facing when it comes to menstruation health. It's not just menstruation health, but hormonal imbalance and metabolism health. All of these things are going to tie into what we're talking about today. So if you know someone, before we even get started with this show, I want you to call up your girlfriends, your mom, your sisters, your best friends, your cousin girlfriends, any women that you know that this particular topic could help. I want you to give them a call or a text. Share this right now so that they can find out, how can I improve my menstruation health? Okay, that's coming up really soon, and I am so excited about that. Listen, if you have not followed me, you can follow me on Facebook at Janae Nicole. It's actually spelled Jene. My name is French. It's Janae Nicole, Nicole, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Fit Coach Janae. Okay? Listen, if you have any questions or comments or concerns or anything that you would like for us to address here on the show, be sure to email me at mytemplefit@gmail.com. And my team is phenomenal about answering your requests, your concerns, your questions, and we love your feedback. That's mytemplefit@gmail.com. All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, don't turn off that TV, don't turn off that phone, don't turn off that internet. Don't turn it off, because when we come back, we have Joseth Baptiste, ambassador of Justice for My Jewel, here to educate you on women's menstruation health. We'll see you soon.
Hi, it's Rich Norton here with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Thank you for tuning into our shows. We've had a great response from each and every one of you, and I've had many inquiries about applying for a position with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Yes, we do have opportunities. If you're a go-getter, you like meeting people, you have dreams, you have aspirations, you have big goals, and you want to be a big success, we're going to teach you, we're going to train you, we're going to help you. Give me a call at 904-434-4635. Rich Norton, Retriever Merchant Solutions, 904-434-4635, and we will help you make your dreams come true.
Guys, and we're back, and I'm so excited. I am excited to be here with a good friend of mine, as well as the ambassador for Justice for My Jewel, Mrs. Joseth Baptiste.
Hello,
How
everyone.
are you?
I'm great, Janae. I'm great.
It is so good to see you. Listen, Guys, I have been super excited about having her on the show because this is a particular campaign that is very near and dear to me personally. As a woman who has had struggles with menstruation and different health ailments that come as a result of poor menstruation, this is something that I feel all women should be educated on. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about the campaign and what it is that you promote.
All right. So my name is Joseth Baptiste, and I'm a brand ambassador for the Justice for My Jewel campaign. And my goal is to educate women globally on the effects of the harmful chemicals that's in the commonly used sanitary napkins and why they should not be using tampons, and then provide a solution, which is our Jewel sanitary napkins.
Wow, that's amazing. And if you're anything like me, I had been using tampons and pads since I started menstruating, which was 11 years old. That's all I've ever used. So what is it about the regular pads and tampons that is so harmful to our bodies?
Okay, well, I'll start off with the pads. If you haven't done your research and you don't know, the commonly used pads that are on the shelf, they're made out of recycled trash.
Oh my gosh. So wait, what do you mean recycled trash?
So what they do, your trash, your old newspaper, they take the trash, they grind it up really finely, and it goes through a 8-step bleaching cycle with chlorinated bleach. It goes through an 8-step bleaching cycle, which produces a toxic chemical that's called dioxin. And that is not good for nobody's body, especially the female. With our skins being the largest organ on our bodies, you're putting a sanitary napkin that is not absorbent, that is trash, that has toxic chemicals right there. So it's definitely getting absorbed into your skin.
Oh my. So you mean to tell me not only am I wearing literally trash that we have thrown away, but I'm also taking in through my skin and my organs. Yep. I'm just breathing and sucking in. I'm marinating in bleach and trash.
Yep.
So that's what these pads are. And I'm just looking at one right now. Like, this is what I'm used to using. This is a normal, regular pad. And just like you said, it's all wrapped in plastic. And we're literally just marinating in this trash. So wow. Tell us a little bit more about that.
With these pads?
Well, the effects and the things that cause different health ailments and things.
So like Janae said, when it comes to these pads, the dioxin is very harmful to a woman's body. Like she said, if you ever look at a traditional commonly used pads, if you can see this, it's like a trash bag.
Wow.
You ever notice when you pick up your clothes from the cleaners, they tell you to keep, the plastic out of reach and away from children because they can suffocate. Oh. So that's exactly what your body is doing when you have these on.
Suffocating.
Right. There's no breathability. This is like a trash bag. They said that pads are equal to about 4 trash bags, plastic bags. So it's backing up all that waste, and everything that's supposed to flow out every month is backing up into your body.
Wow. So basically, your menstruation is supposed to flow out of you, but this is causing it to just kind of sit inside of you and oh my gosh. Yep. We're literally marinating in just junk, toxicity, and trash. Yes. I'm amazed by that. And I have used those for a very long time until meeting you.
Yes.
And I think that I bought like $50 worth of the product because I was so, well, you know why? Because I, as a woman, and especially African American women and ethnic women, Indian women, women of color, we tend to struggle with what's called uterine fibroids.
Yes.
And I never could. Everyone knows that the Fit Coach is a very healthy eater. I consume lots of herbs on a daily basis, and I never could understand why I got my doctor's report back and I ended up having 5 large uterine fibroids inside of my body. And I asked my doctor, I said, well, I eat very healthy. I cleanse my organs on a daily basis. And I could only draw the conclusion that the only thing that was truly toxic in my life, after eating organic and eating vegetables and consuming herbs, the only thing that I could attribute that to was the fact that I had been using pads and tampons since I was 11 years old. Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about, okay, we talked about the trash bag. So now you guys, like, get rid of the trash bags. And in a second, she's going to give you all her information and where they can actually purchase these and sample them out for yourself. Okay, now tell us about the Jewel.
Well, I'm excited about the Jewel sanitary napkins. They just was released out on June the 1st, and if I may give my own personal testimony.
Absolutely.
With the sanitary napkins, I have never been so excited for my menstruation to come on. One of the things that I've always experienced, I started to see my period at the age of 13, almost 14. My mom took me to the doctor. I had the traditional period symptoms, which was, the cramping, the headaches, the nausea, the fatigue,
Wow.
and the blood clots. And I would always be able to tell in the back pain when my menstrual health is coming because I would be in so much pain. They told me that, the more kids that I have, my periods would get lighter. It never did. I'm a mom of 6 kids biologically.
Wow.
And when it came down to it, I would go to the hospital like I'm in all this pain. I said, am I pregnant? What is happening? They run all these blood tests, do all these different x-rays. It's like, I'm sorry, but we can't find nothing wrong with you.
Wow.
I'm like, these people are insane. How is it I'm in all this pain and you telling me there's nothing wrong?
That's amazing.
So about a day or two later, here comes the cycle. I was like, okay, that is what it is. So currently I am on my cycle, and I didn't even realize that my cycle was coming because I had no cramping.
Wow.
I had no back pain. And we have 4 variations of our Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins. We have the panty liners, we have moderate flow, heavy flow, and super heavy flow. So I use the panty liners, and I've been using them since they came out June the 1st.
Right.
So I'm like, wait, you mean to tell me I didn't have no cramping? Like, I didn't even know my cycle was about to come on? I'm like, okay, cool. So then now I haven't had any heavy bleeding.
Wow.
I haven't had any accidents. I haven't had any type of odor. I'm not one of those women where, you can smell that my cycle is on through my skin.
Right.
But of course, when you go to change or whatever, you can smell, that raw blood. I haven't had any of that. I haven't had no the tiredness. It was not there.
Wow. Amazing.
The odor was not there, and I had no clots.
So, and this is the thing that most women do not understand. A lot of the symptoms and signs that we get with menstruation, they are not really normal. And that's what I think that most women don't understand.
Right.
We have gotten so used to the idea of having monthly menstruation cramps, stomach cramps, back cramps, foot tiredness and fatigue, bloating, just hormonal imbalance is another huge thing. Low energy level, metabolism decrease. Like, we have gotten odors and different things of this nature. And I am one advocate for. So here's the thing, and I always try to inform women, because the truth is, although I did suffer things like uterine fibroids, the truth is that ever since I was a little girl, I did not, because I was such a healthy, organic eater, I didn't have a lot of the menstruation problems that most women had. I have had a 1.5 day cycle since I was 11 years old.
Bless you.
And most women, they freak when I say that, because they're like, my cycle is 5 to 6 to 7 days. I have literally always had. So I know that there is a coalition between your menstruation and the things that you eat now and the things that you wear. And I know for a fact that healthy eating and eating the right foods has kept my hormones balanced. So I was able to have a 1.5 day cycle for a very, very long time, even to date. My cycle is very regular. I can count it down to the day. I know that it's coming every 33 days. It never changes. And when it comes, it's here and it's gone. Bye-bye. I never have any cramps, any of that. The most that I get is the bloating and things like that. Sometimes a little fatigue, but I know that there is a coalition between how we deal with menstruation, with our foods, and with our menstruation products. So I'm just amazed knowing that. So you're telling me that this particular product, how is it changing the way that we menstruate truly? Like, is it balancing? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, some of the benefits of the Jewel sanitary napkin, besides it being very thin, it is actually sanitary because it's completely sealed. It has what's called a graphene strip in it.
Wow.
And yes.
Graphene strip. What is that? Graphene. That sounds like a name.
Graphene is the wonder material of the world. America is just catching up to it. And in a minute, I'm going to demonstrate to you just one powerful benefit of graphene. But some of the benefits of graphene is that it has vibrational energy. And I'm going to show you that when I light up this 7-watt light bulb. Graphene kills 99.9% of bacteria.
Okay, that's the part I want to just stop at. First of all, so when we menstruate, bacteria is coming out of us. Waste is coming out of us. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me that the graphene strip it's in this sanitary napkin?
Yes, it is.
It's in here.
Yes.
So that means the bacteria that's coming out of us, it's killing 99% of that.
It slices right through it like a blade.
This is why I spent my $50 and I stocked up. Because seriously, and when we talk about the comparison between the jewel napkin and regular sanitary napkins, this one is killing 99% of bacteria, whereas this one is creating bacteria.
It is.
And it's infecting our body. I'm amazed by that. So you know what? You guys need to see this, okay? So we're going to go ahead and let you do your demonstration and talk to us a little bit more. I've seen this before, so I'm super excited about it. Let's get into it.
Okay. So this here is our premium jewel sanitary napkin.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's very thin and it's completely sealed, how a sanitary napkin should be.
Okay.
And this particular sanitary napkin is our moderate flow sanitary napkin.
Okay.
So we found out from our medical advisory board that when the average female is on their menstruation, that they secrete anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters during their menstrual flow. So if you look
the duration, the 5, 6, 7 days.
Per day.
Oh, per day. 15 to 20 milliliters per day. Wow. Okay.
And if you can see, this is at 50.
Oh.
So I'm going to take this, demonstrate this using this beaker and pour 50 milliliters on this sanitary.
So this is 1 day's worth of menstruation that you're pouring on here.
Yeah, you know, some women some women's cycle is a little bit more, some is a little bit less.
Wow. That looked like it just disappeared, right?
It did. Do me a favor and feel it.
Like I can barely feel it. It's almost like very faint. You could barely feel it. Why is that?
Well, it has polymer in it, almost similar to what's in a baby's diaper.
Oh.
So it absorbs the water. The pad is designed that way to pull the wetness away from you. And like I said, with me being on my menstruation, I'm like, okay, I'm a heavy bleeder. So I'm like, okay, this is not wet. This is not wet. The longer it sits there, the more it literally absorbs into
amazing.
the sanitary napkin.
Okay, got it. Okay, go ahead.
So what I'm going to do next, I want to show you guys the power of this absorbency system and also the power of the graphene.
Wow.
So you can look at this red napkin. It is completely dry.
It's dry.
Janae, would you like to do me a favor and press on that?
Okay, I'm going to press really hard. There we go.
And I'm pressing too, and as you can see, it's
Get out of here.
completely dried.
Every time I see this, it freaks me out. Guys, this napkin is completely since this is a women's related show, can I tell you something? When I was using my regular napkins, not only were those things soaked, they messed up everything. I would literally have to buy new clothes, new bedsheet, because they would overflow and be so wet and moist and mushy gushy that they ruin all of my clothes. And I'm like looking at this, and there's not a single drop of wetness on that paper.
Yep.
Wow, that's
crazy.
And
if you did the comparison, if you can see this has holes.
Oh.
And that's for breathability.
Oh.
That's for breathability. If we ripped apart this one, if you feel that, it'll literally make you mad.
Oh, wow.
So this is very soft, as you can see.
It is.
Okay.
Wow.
So this is this graphene strip, and we're going to get to that in a second.
So this is the thing that you said kills the 99% bacteria that's actually in. Can you see that, guys? This is the thing that's actually in the sanitary napkin that's killing the 99% of your bacteria. First of all, I'm sold right there, because anything that's going to kill bacteria, I need some of those. Okay. Yeah.
So if you look at this as well, the way it's designed, this also has microfiber holes as well. And that's also for breathability. Wise, the bottom of this particular thing, it's a trash bag. And when you factor in our bodies being 98.6 degrees by nature, and then you factor in the bacteria, the darkness, and the heat.
So that's this exactly, is like an oven, really.
Yes, that's exactly the recipe to create bacteria.
Yeah, it's baking bread in there. That's
quite
disgusting. Jules, sanitary napkins. Okay.
So I poured this cup to half full.
Okay.
And I took out our absorbency system and I put it in
So this
here.
is the system from the Jewel napkin.
Mhm.
Okay.
This came out of here.
Okay.
And I took the water, poured it to halfway, and I poured the water in here. And as you can see, you're not getting anything.
Oh my
And that's because this, even though I've poured the 50 milliliters on there and I took this to half cup of water, you're not getting anything.
Wow.
And if I take it out there, you can see it took a liquid and it turned it into a gel.
Oh my gosh.
And if you
guys,
feel
that
it,
is so-
it's cool.
So it is cool.
And it's designed
so
that
tell me
way.
why it's cool. What is that about?
It's designed that way because, like I said, when our bodies are already at 98.6 degrees by nature, when we're on our cycle, we're running a lot hotter than usual.
Okay, because regular sanitary napkins, I never feel cool. I always feel like I'm baking. It's really hot.
That's because our bodies are running a lot hotter.
Mm-hmm.
Our bodies are running a lot hotter when we are on our cycles.
Oh, okay.
So that's
so this has the reverse effect. This allows you to feel a little bit cooler.
Yeah, it's designed that way because when they design these pads, it's not just designed for women who have issues with their menstrual cycle. It's designed for all women. I believe if you know better, do better.
Right.
So once you find out that these things are made of old recycled trash and your body is taking a brunt with them, and then you should not be using tampons. A lot of people don't know of TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome. That can actually kill you. We've had models that we've known that legs have been amputated due to toxic shock syndrome, because what is happening is the pads weren't doing what they were designed to do. Like you say, your body's sitting there, you're sitting in the menstruation, your vulva is irritated and all those things. So then they designed these tampons to plug it up. And think about it. If you ever experience a toilet being backed up, when that toilet is backed up, it doesn't work normally. You're trying to flush it and it's not going to go down. It's going to come up. It's going to make a mess everywhere. And when you think about plugging up a tampon, all that waste, the bacteria and everything is not flowing out. So where do you think it goes? It goes into your bloodstream, which they're made out of the same thing. If for those of you that don't know, do your research. Dioxin is a carcinogen, which causes cancer. Jules Sanitary Napkins LLC, we're not making any type of medical claims to say it's going to cure anything. You've heard my testimony and the testimony of others, but however, that's what you're doing to your body.
Yeah.
So even if you don't, I encourage all women, it's not just because I'm a brand ambassador, but even if you don't have issues with your menstrual cycle, you should use the sanitary napkins and even the panty liners. I have a lot of women that would say, I'm past that stage in my life. Well, we have panty liners.
And absolutely. So that's the thing. Let's stay right there. Even when you are past that phase in your life, that does not change the physical changes that you go through outside of menstruation.
Yes.
Like we're supposed to have bodily fluids and things like discharge and things of that nature. That's a part of being a woman and having hormone levels.
Yes.
So even if you are past your menstruation, you can still change things like your hormone levels by changing the things that are affecting your body internally. It's so funny because I know so many women who struggle with so many different health issues, and I always wonder PCOS and infertility and uterine fibroids, just a plethora, ovarian cancer and different things like that. And I can't help but to wonder, like, if we've been marinating in these bacteria for so long, is this the root cause? Could this potentially be the root cause? And like you said, you guys have never made any medical claims, but I believe in my heart that it does, and especially since I have been an advocate for healthy living and healthy eating. I don't eat toxic foods and things like that, and even I have dealt with a major health issue where these benign tumors are growing inside of your body, and everyone is wondering where it's coming from. And the only thing that I could say that I did do that was completely bad or harmful to my body was wear regular sanitary napkins. I'm amazed by it.
Speaking of that, the tampons and the sanitary napkins does actually aid because of the toxics that are in them and causing those things like fibroids and endometriosis.
Oh my goodness.
They actually aid, and you don't have to take my word for it or Janae's word for it. You could do your own research, do your own independent study.
Take my word for it, girl.
Even when it comes down to the organic or the cotton ones, I did some research on that too, and I'm like, how is, it still says, the TSS and the toxins. I'm like, okay.
Right.
So that's why I
Wow.
said the sanitary napkins, the products are not just for people who have issues with their menstrual cycles. You know what I mean? But like I said, I didn't have any cramping or anything. I didn't even know my cycle was about to come because of the power of this graphene strip.
Graphene strip. And you said that this thing not only kills 99% of the bacteria, but it's strong enough to power that light bulb?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Some of the benefits of the graphene, like I said, it kills 99.9% of bacteria.
Yeah.
It helped with hormone secretion. It's helped with stress. It helped with fatigue. And that's just a few of the benefits of the graphene. But this is a 7-watt light bulb. It's not like a light bulb, that's in your kitchen or your bathroom. But with the graphene strip, once it's wet,
oh, you got to get some more water. Wait. Oh, there it is.
yeah, it's not illuminating as bright because it's not as wet since we poured the water on, but as you can see, it
That is
illuminates
amazing.
this 7-watt light bulb.
Oh, my.
So
That little strip.
Yes. And this is in the sanitary napkins as well as the panty liners. Yes, it is. This is vibrational energy.
Vibrational energy. This is what's killing all the bacteria
Yeah.
that comes out of you.
Yep. It's vibrational energy.
Amazing.
Yep.
Joseth, first of all, I'm blown I'm blown away, and I was able to see this demonstration once before, but I was actually really busy at the event that you brought this to, so I didn't get the full experience.
Yeah.
So I'm able
Hold
to
it
get the
and
full
light it up
experience.
yourself.
I'm gonna do it too. Okay.
Just hold it on.
It
there.
just, that's just amazing to me, guys. You have got to. You must try. If you have daughters, listen. Take it from me. There is no way around experiencing some of the health conditions that being toxic can cause your body. So even if it's not for you, if you have daughters or granddaughters or nieces or anything, and they are using tampons or pads, traditional, make sure that you get in contact with Joseth Baptiste and order some for yourself, because I am telling you, just from my personal experience, knowing that I have these issues inside of my own body as a result of the toxicity that has taken over my body for so long, I urge you, if you don't do anything else, make sure you contact her tonight. So I want to give her an opportunity to give you her information, because as soon as this show goes off, you're going to contact her and you are going to say, can you send me a pack or two, or maybe like me, 8 packs? Because I don't care, because I know it's going to happen. You guys are going to buy them all, and then I'm going to call her for another round and they won't be there. So I got 8 packs. Okay, give us your information and how they can get in contact with you and how they can purchase these from you.
Okay, so my if you text the word order to 678-359-3738, it will automatically send you back a link, and that link is just going to be jewel.solutions. So JEWEL the word solutions, and that's the link where you can order them online no matter where you are in the world.
So I'm going to let you repeat that again. Guys, get your phones out right now, and I want you to go ahead and text order to her. And how much do these pads cost?
When you're ordering them online, they are $6.
All right. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Online,
I was
they are-
expecting like $20 or something like that for something this amazing.
Right, the value.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're $6 online.
Oh,
So
great.
again, that number is 678-359-3738.
Great.
And it's going to shoot you back a link. You're going to go to jewel.solutions. You can click the link and order directly, or you can just go to jewel.solutions and you can order. And that's also my phone number. My name,
Wow.
once again, is Josette, so you can call me, text me if you have any further questions.
Joseth Baptiste, girl, this was an amazing experience. You know how much of a health advocate I am. I am going to go to the grave educating you all about healthy living, about living healthy, about living fit, and most of all, taking care of your temple.
Yes.
And that's what I believe. Will be a believer of it for a very long time. I'm so grateful that you came here to share this information with our audience. I'm sure that they're grateful too. If you're anything like me, you're probably at home right now with your mouth wide open, like, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Share this with someone. You can follow this video and you can watch it again. So share this with someone that you know is in desperate need. Another thing that I want you to realize is if you struggle with having that pouch that sits in the front, a lot of that can come from bloating, from a hormone imbalance, all of these things related to our menstruation and the health of our menstruation. So if you've got that belly bulge and you've been contacting Fit Coach asking, how can I get rid of this junk in the front? Then you would want to switch over to this very healthy, very sanitary, just very phenomenal way of being a woman. The Justice for My Jules sanitary napkins. I am so excited. Thank you so much. You can feel free if you have questions, or perhaps, get this, guys, if you're having an event, or if you have an organization, or you're having a retreat, or you're having a women's conference, or anything related to women, and you want her to come out to do this demonstration for your women, please contact her. She just gave you her text number. Please contact her and she will come right on out there like she did at my event, and she will educate your women. This is super excited. Thank you so much, darling, for coming. Oh, I love her. She's just awesome anyway. Thank you so much. This has been a great show, guys. Another episode of The Temple with me, Fit Coach Janae. I love you. I love you with all my heart. You know Jesus loves you. And guess what? Take care of your temple. Bye.